Already know, baby. You tuned into Off the Rip every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. DJ Droop is back in the building after taking a hiatus last week. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We're going to start off the show with the indie review. This one is called Bad by Michael Bostic. Shout out to Ivy Productions for this one. Let's get it.
Tell me again, what do you want? I don't want you to even front. You know that I got what you need. The bed is just the only place you need to be. You give me vibes, you get it hot. You make me wanna hit the spot. I've been waiting for you all night. Just tell me what you want and I'll do it right. I'm loving all your faces. I take your body all these different places. The bed is where the stage is. So baby, let me show out. Your body's going crazy. Might fuck around and end up with a baby. I promise that you'll thank me. Cause baby, I'ma show out.
DJ Droop.
New music. We calling this one Bad. Shout out to Michael Bostic. Let's get it. Hey.
Tell me again, what do you want? I don't want you to even front.
The Off the Rip Show, the best of hip hop and R&B.
The bed is just the only place you need to be.
DJ Droop.
One time for the mind. We calling this one Bad. Shout out to Michael Bostic. Let's get it.
Tell me again, what do you want? I don't want you to even front. You know that I got what you need. The bed is just the only place you need to be. You give me vibes, you get it hot. You make me wanna hit the spot. I've been waiting for you all night. Just tell me what you want and I'll do it right. I'm loving all your faces. I take your body all these different places. The bed is where the stage is. So baby, let me show out. Your body's going crazy. Might fuck around and end up with a baby. I promise that you'll thank me. Cause baby, I'ma show out. Cause I'm bad and you're bad. And I just know that we are perfect for each other. So be bad, cause we bad. And it don't matter if they hear us, they can disappear. Cause I'm bad and you're bad. And I just know that we are perfect for each other. So be bad, cause we bad. And it don't matter if they hear us, they can disappear for now. Tell me again, girl, is it mine? Feeling that tingle down your spine. You know that we've been here before. Remember the last time we did it on the floor? You told me things I never did, showing me all the things I missed. I know what we're doing is a risk, but I don't really care, girl, I just want this. I'm loving all your faces. I take your body all these different places. The bed is where the stage is. So baby, let me show out. Your body going crazy. Might fuck around and end up with a baby, baby. I promise that you'll thank me. So baby, let me show Cause I'm bad, and you're bad. And I just know that we are perfect for each other. So be bad, cause we bad. And it don't matter if they hear us, they can disappear. Cause I'm bad, and you're bad. And I just know that we are perfect for each other. So be bad, cause we bad. And it don't matter if they hear us, they can disappear. Cause I'm bad.
The Off the Rip Show, the best of hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
That was the indie review. Michael Bostic with Bad. Shout out to Ivy Productions for that one, KDK. What you thought about that one, Drew?
First and foremost, the production was horrible. Sounds muffled, at least for my end. You know what I mean? Bad, too much of a common name for us. You know, for R&B song. You know, Could have been better, because I did hear the brothers work before. So sorry, Michael, this one's not doing it. At least not for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion.
Yeah, I wasn't too fond of the chorus either.
Yeah.
The rest of the song was okay. You know what I'm saying,
but on the production level, it sounds too muffled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish I would have played it in the house so I could just tell you said something else. But it's not. Production's got to be way better than that.
That's why it's called the indie review. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
We always give honest feedback here.
Mm-hmm.
It's never nothing personal. It's just honest critique, and it's if that's the production side that dropped the ball there. You know what I'm saying? So, and the chorus could have been a little better, but besides that, I enjoyed the track. The concept is a good concept. So let's get it. We're gonna continue with a set. DJ Droop on the set. Welcome back, brother. I know you got some stuff you want to play, so let's get it.
I dare you. Harlem Underworld.
Rest in peace, Black Rob.
Black Rob. The whole thing unfold. From 100 Street to 200 Street. I dare you. Harlem Underworld. Black Dog. The whole thing unfold. From 100 Street to 200 Street.
DJ Drew.
Y'all been sitting on the roof. Y'all been sitting on the roof. Y'all been sitting on the roof. Y'all been sitting on the. Y'all been sitting on. Y'all been sitting. Y'all been sitting on the roof. I train on less than 100 proof. And on. Y'all been sitting on the roof. I train on less than 100 proof. And on. Y'all been sitting on the roof. I train. Y'all been sitting on the roof. Sitting room to room. I don't less your proof. Hands about the road. Some kids who flash like they assassins. Pick up my dough and BK, the sunny passion. I dare you.
DJ Drew.
Harlem Underworld.
Harlem World. Dykeman. Rest in peace, Jason Bourne.
From 100 Street.
Rest in peace, Black Rob. Let's go.
Y'all been sitting on the roof. I trained on less than 100 proof. Hand on horses about the road. Some kids who flash like they assassins. Pick up my dough and BK, the sunny passion. Got the spot on lock. Taking flicks around the corner. She made it where this spot ain't hot like a potato. She got 5-0 on the payroll. It's sticking. I don't know what to say, yo, there they go, in front of the store, dressed in black, tell by their demeanor, they be hustling backwards, came to do one thing, say them, that's it, that's all, solo, single, no more, no less, I bang, yo, money and this Kango, as this man made us run for the door, caught him, and the gator shoes, his girl probably bought him too bad, Black ain't get the chance to extort him, like that don't deserve to live, word to live, and we ain't got no love to give, for these drop shots who wanna be down, wanna be clowns, get fair ones, I like how all that good thing, and I dare one. I dare you to come against me, I dare you to defeat me, I dare you to come for me, you want me. You pray, they got uptown, jumping back around your way. When I'm in one of those moves, I can give it. I'm in group, running bungee jump off. I hear voices calling me, giving me fits, saying tonight's the night. Black Rob, let's fight these sits. In the halls of death, you the left, I'm in the top 10. Even Rocky trained and his wife said you can't win. Scream battle, but you never fought. That's like me saying I got 5, never ran a full court. Stabbed the devil in his belly, took his belly, threw the spot down and slid straight to the telly. I see. Envious eyes, envious guys, different states. Mad, we singing different cake. Rob me, did it out of place, cause in the end, I'm the head case you gotta face. And I dare one. I dare you to come against me. I dare you to defeat me. I dare you to come for me. What would you do?
A lot of pressure. How would you handle it? Mix. What would you do?
I turn out all the hoes that's heterosexual. Smack conceited niggas right off the pedestal. I even look for my dad that I never knew. To show him how I look in my Beretta too. I
want you to ask yourself one question.
DJ Drew.
If you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? I want you to ask yourself one question. 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 If you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? That's some deep shit right there. A lot of pressure. How would you handle it? Mace, what would you do?
I turn out all the hoes that's heterosexual. Smack conceited niggas right off the pedestal.
I'm gonna let this one rock.
For my dad that I never knew. To show him how I look in my Beretta too.
Rest in peace, Black Rob, DMX.
From the ghetto.
They both on this track.
If they never settle, take every white kid from high class level. Show them what Christmas like, growing up in the ghetto. Teach niggas how to spend, stash the rest. Give blunts to the niggas under massive stress.
Come on.
Give every bum on the street cash to invest in. Hope Harlem well blow up. Be my last request.
If I had 24 hours to kick the bucket, fuck it, I'd probably eat some fried chicken and drink a Nantucket. Then go get a job from Branson and make sure I leave my mother the money to take care of grandson. Load the 3 power, hop in the Eddie Bauer and go give all 6 to that poppy that sold me flowers. Get a fresh baldy, make a few calls, shop at the mall, shoot a little ball, have all of my bitches in one telly at the same time, spread it out on different floors, and I'm gonna play lotto. For what? Even though I ain't gonna be here tomorrow, so what?
You know, when I was close
So
to the
what?
ledge, I'd probably be in the wedge. With this bad Spanish mommy playing between my legs. Then I'm off to get choked and smoke one of them dreads. And get that bitch to me 89 and gave us up to the feds. Thought her mama, wrote her a note, we ain't close. I hate her boyfriend, so I put one in his throat. Fuck around and sniff an ounce of raw. Bust the force, pull out my dick and take a piss on the floor. Jump in the whip, get them cats I wanted to get. Since the tavern on the Green robbery in 86. Went home, took a shower in nice cold water. And spent my last hours with my son and my daughter.
You had 24 hours to live, just think. Where would you go? What would you do? Who would you screw? And who would you want to notify? Or would your ass deny that your ass about to die? You had 24 hours to live, just think. Where would you go? What would you do? Who would you screw? And who would you want to notify? Or would your ass deny that your ass about to die?
If I had 24, nigga gotta get the raw. Run all in Poppy spot, put one in his hand at the door. For the times that I paid for 20 and he gave me 12. The other 8 had to be baking soda by itself. So Poppy, fuck you. You dead now, I'm off to the bank with those bricks in the book bag and the stolen jag I just grabbed. Went in there, grabbed the bank teller with the pretty face. Fuck her in the safe to have her take me to my place. We'll make a kid, but that's selfish and that'd be bad. For my son to have the same shit as Pops just had. And when I'm down to 23, I'ma be strapped with TNT. Run up in City Hall and take the judges with me.
24 hours to live, I'd probably die on the 5th. Running the station, squeezing the end. I'll be waiting to get the hell and bust down Satan. Styles on the shit and I got spots vacant. Back to the 24, I'll make it out the precinct, shooting niggas that I hate and they face while they're eating. I'm on a job, robbing every so-called dawn. Give the money to my mom and tell her that I'm gone. I was school my little brother that niggas mean I'm harm. You should learn to tell the future without reading palms. When they coming with the bullets, you prepared with the bomb. So fuck being violent, get stocks and bonds.
24 left until my death, so I'm gonna waste a lot of lives, but I'll cherish every breath. I know exactly where I'm going, but I'ma send you there first. And with the shit that I'll be doing, I'ma send you there worse. I've been living with a curse, and now it's all about to end. But before I go, say hello to my little friend. But I got to make it right, reconcile with my mother. Try to explain to my son, tell my girl I love her. So pour up under the coat, snatch up my dog. Turn like people, don't want to speak to a fog. Out with a bang, you will remember my name. I wanted to live forever, but this was a fame. 24 left until my death. So I'm gonna 24 left until my death. So I'm gonna waste a lot of lives, but I'll cherish every breath. I know exactly where I'm going, but I'ma send you there first. And with the shit that I'll be doing, I'ma send you there worse. I've been living with a curse, and now it's all about to end. But before I go, say hello to my little friend. But I got to make it right, reconcile with my mother. Try to explain to my son, tell my girl I love her. C4 up under the coat, snatch up my dog. Turn like 3 buildings on walls, speaking to a fog. Out with a bang.
DJ Drew.
We going there with it. This my shit.
I'm at Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't been talking that how she only dealt with businessmen. Niggas value joints, money off and on the books. The ones who stand firm like ain't nothing shook about them.
DJ Drew.
I'm at Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't been. I'm at Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't been. I'm at Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't been. I'm at Uptown on Dykeman. I'm at Dykeman, I ain't been talking that. I'm at Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't been. I'm at Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't been talking that how she only dealt with business.
Shout out to the 200 block. Shout out to the 200 block. Rest in peace, Jason Bourne. Rest in peace, Black Rob. Let's go.
I doubt them cats waiting for me. You know them niggas. I'm at Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't been. I'm at Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't been. I'm at Uptown on Dykeman. I'm Uptown on Dykeman, I ain't talking. I dealt with this niggas. Money off and on the books. The ones who stand firm like ain't nothing shook about them. I doubt them cats waiting for me. You know them niggas. Them big dudes across the street. She said, yeah. They from over on Mayfair. Bullets from out of nowhere. So to stay there, dog.
Shout out going out to Vegas, Black. Wherever you at, girl.
It's over there with them pointing the chief out. They want beef out here. They gon' get it in the worst way. I'ma show them how black play. Roll the dice. Fucking with me's like snake eyes. I break guys. Sit back and watch my cake miles. It's all about the Benjamin's true. That be the motto. Ran out of ammo and started throwing bottles. Running. And I ain't looking back for shit. Crooked ass bitch today. I get you back for dinner.
I love you, baby.
No, you don't.
You drive me crazy.
That's right.
I'll never betray you. I love you, baby.
Come on.
I love you, baby.
No, you don't.
You drive me crazy.
DJ Drew.
On something, man. Yo.
Rest in peace, Black Rob. Let's go.
That shit is woke. Anything ill you see is woke. Nigga have a big 6 at the club.
This was a statement in the early 2000s.
Got some fully equipped kid on it.
You don't know. This is a culture song right here.
Hey, yo, I had this bad bitch uptown, she was whoa. Had me fucked up in the head, I mean, whoa. Bought the bitch diamonds and pearls, I mean, whoa. Should've seen them shit shining on the wrist. Now, I'm getting ready to put y'all up on something, man. Yo. Y'all, I'm getting ready to put y'all up on something, man. Yo. Y'all, I'm getting ready to put y'all up on something, man. Yo. You see something ill, you know what I mean? That shit is woke. Anything ill you see is woke. Nigga have a big 6 at the curb, that's woke. Especially if he got the fully equipped kid on it, it's woke. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I had this bad bitch uptown, she was woke. Had me fucked up in the head, I mean, whoa. Bought the bitch diamonds and pearls, I mean, whoa. Should've seen them shit shining on the wrist. Now money ain't a problem, see my dough is like, whoa. Pulled out my bankroll on y'all niggas like, whoa. Lost the boot shrimp from 210 like, whoa. Faggot wanna peep my blueprints, I'm like, whoa. Had to hit the brakes on y'all niggas like, whoa. Niggas getting both on my block like, whoa. Coming home within a half an hour like, whoa. Front like they had the manpower like, whoa. More or less, more so, I rip guitar so I live the fast life. Come through in the ball slow like, whoa. My niggas like dough, like dro, nitro, my flow, nice clothes like gold. Ease pain with cocaine like whoa. Now I'm Doc Strange in the range like whoa. 100 miles an hour switching lanes like whoa. Plus I'm getting brain from this chick like whoa. Finger near nigga asshole like whoa. Team floors bitches and bitches like whoa. 9-9 Jag Benz coupe like whoa. Keep them cheese lines on your blocks like whoa. Grenade through your window bitch like whoa. Love to see me do this shit like whoa. Niggas put me through this shit like whoa. So I'ma go toe to toe, blow for blow like whoa. And rip guitar soul, live the fast life. Come through in the ball slow like whoa. My niggas like dough, like dro, nitro, my flow, nice clothes like whoa. We bag it, then flip it like whoa. Cars we jack it, then strip it like whoa. fully equipped, front to back like whoa. Spitting on fiends that come for crack like whoa. Asking for shorts and shit, nigga, like whoa. Half on this quote, now nigga, that's whoa. Flow so properly, you'll see I'm whoa. Ain't no stopping me, I'm deep like whoa. Guns deep out and beat, we creep like whoa. Hear my name in these streets, it's like whoa. Must I pound the concrete like whoa. Fill his bitch ass head to feet like whoa. Your man ain't whoa. The judge ain't whoa. COs ain't whoa. POs ain't whoa. Play yourself, I get the G.I. Joe. DIC, K-Riders ain't whoa. I rip your torso, live the fast life. Come through in the port slow like whoa. My niggas, like dough, nitro, my flow, nice clothes, like whoa. Niggas getting money in VA is whoa. Honey's looking right in ATL is whoa. Niggas flipping hoes in Chi-Town is whoa. Bitches taking paper in LA is whoa. Niggas stacking dough in DC is whoa. PR and DR hold me down like whoa. Ballers in Detroit hold me down like whoa. Niggas in New Orleans getting money is whoa. Boston and Jersey motherfuckers is whoa. Florida niggas and Philly niggas is whoa. Tampa and Texas, Cleveland is whoa. Memphis and Little Rock, my niggas is whoa. Panama niggas, they hold me down like whoa. My New York peoples, they hold me down.
Tell me that there's love here, but to me it's fake. Death with all the blood here, dealing with Satan. Plus with all the hate, it's hard to keep peace. Thou shalt not steal, but I will to eat. I tried doing good, but good's not too good for me. Misunderstood, why you chose the hood for me? I'm a hype, I just had to work hard at it. Went to grandma for answer and she told me that God had it. And that you tell me there's love here, but to me it's fake. Death with all the blood here, dealing with Satan.
This was my shit.
It's hard to keep peace.
Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace to the dog.
I
Let's
tried
go.
doing good, but good's not too good for me. Misunderstood, why you chose the hood for me? I'm a hype, I just had to work hard at it. Went to grandma for answer and she told me that God had it. So now here I am, confused and full of questions. Am I born to lose or is this just a lesson? And who is gonna choose when it gets turned around? And will it be laying in my own blood and on the ground? My child, I watch you.
DJ Droop.
You tell me that there's love here, but to me it's fake. Death with all the blood here, dealing with Satan. Plus with all the hate, it's hard to keep peace. Thou shalt not steal, but I will to eat. I tried doing good, but good's not too good for me. Misunderstood, why you chose the hood for me? I'm a hype, I just had to work hard at it. Went to grandma for answer and she told me that God had it. So now here I am, confused and full of questions. Am I born to lose or is this just a lesson? And who is gonna choose when it gets turned around? And will it be laying in my own blood and on the ground? My child, I watched you grow up and I've been there. Even at those times you least suspected it, I was there. And look at what I've given you, a talent to rhyme. I may not come when you call, but I'm always on time.
Somebody's knocking, should I let them in?
Let's go.
Lord, we're just starting,
and
where will it end? Somebody's knocking, should I let them in? Lord, we're just starting, but where will it end?
But when the funds are low, the guns will blow. Looking for that one that make them run that dough. No, put down the guns and write a new rhyme. Get it all in due time. You'll do fine, just have faith, cause you mine. And when you shine, it's gonna be a sight to behold. So don't fight to behold or lose sight when it's cold. See that light down the road? It's gonna guide you there. 2 sets of footprints. I was right beside you there. What about them times I only saw one? Those were the times when I was under the gun. It was then I carried you, my son. Led you to safety. It just wasn't your time to face. Hey yo, a few of them times I thought you would erase me. You know you did was embrace me, prepared me for the worst. Offered me eternal life, scared me with the hurt and the curse. Turned to grace when the hurt turned to fade. No more running, sliding in the dirt, cause I'm safe.
Somebody's knocking, should I let them in? Lord, we're just starting, but where will it end? Somebody's knocking, should I let them in?
So if I'm your man, I'm in your hands. What's your plan? Never had a friend cause you couldn't trust your man. Learn to stand before I crawl, things were twisted. And if you showed me anything at all, then I missed it. Looked the wrong way, I've done some wrong things. Kept the bad attitude, but that's And now you mean to tell me that after all this time, it was you that kept the dog from going out of his mind? It was you that breathed life into my lungs when I was born. And it was you that let me know what was right from what was wrong. And it was you that let me do what I knew could be done. And it was you that gave me a good wife and a beautiful son. And it's been you speaking to me inside my mind. And it's been you who has forgiven time after time. It was you who opened my eyes so I could see. It was you that shined your light on me.
The Off the Rip Show, the best of hip hop and R&B.
You already know what it is, yo. That joint right there was my all-time favorite on The Dark and Hell Is Hot. I mean, there's a lot of other dope joints on that, but this is my personal favorite.
That's a classic album. I don't care. I like every single
I mean,
track.
I mean, this song right here was my personal favorite.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I mean? There was other club bangers, but it was like for me.
Yeah. Got you. DJ Droop on the set. You know, rest in peace, Black Rob. Rest in peace, Shock G from Digital Underground. Of course, DMX. We still gonna rock out to all of them right there. But we got our first guest in the building. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and what does he do. What's good, brother? How you doing?
Boy Cradle. Southside Jamaica, Queens. You already know what time it is. And yeah, I'm just blessed to be on this platform. Off the Rip Show. Let's get it, man. Queens repping, Southside Jamaica, Queens. Cradle Entertainment, Wolfpack, stand up. Let me hear you howl.
Okay, so what do you do exactly?
So I am CEO, artist, songwriter.
Okay.
Executive producer of my own record label, Cradle Entertainment.
Okay.
So yeah, not only do I focus on my own music, but I do help other people in their creative processes. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Whether someone needs a hook or a verse, a whole record, song written for a lot of people.
Got you.
So yeah, I do that. I do a lot of features as well. Yeah, I do a lot. I would say a month ago, I just got cast in my first short film as well. So I've been getting, digging into the acting as well, and I'm looking into getting into, a lot of sync licensing as well, placement, from TV and film.
Okay.
And that's where a lot of my, music, it thrives in general, but you have, especially my last record, The Chase, which we're gonna get into later.
Yeah.
You can hear it in movies. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much my driving force.
Okay. I mean, you got a following on I See You Moving. You would just, shout out to my sis V Henny. You would just got interviewed by V. And I'm saying she's dope too, doing a lot of things. So, I appreciate her for, plugging us together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when did your journey start? Like, was it with music first, or was it like opening your own business? Like, how was it?
For the crazy part, my first passion was basketball. Like, I played from the age of 5 up until college.
Okay.
And anyone that's close to me will do their research as far as basketball goes. I've been ranked from the age of 11 up until to the end of college. So as great of a passion it was for me, music was always there. Shout out to my pops, Patrick Cradle, gospel singer. Grew up in the church.
Okay.
And I had those parents where it's like, yo, you either gonna be on the usher board or you're gonna be on the choir. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I was like, at least my church, the usher. I was like, not too much fun. But so I did the choir, situation, and honestly, it just grew on me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my natural abilities starting to make a lot of sense now. There's like a lot of melodies and hooks that I would always think of as a kid, and I would just like think of it like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And like as I started to get older, I was like, I can really do this joint. So the singing started from that aspect. And then I feel like everyone has that one teacher that touched them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spiritually, in a way. Growing up, for me, was my English teacher. And, every, Friday, she'd be like, yo, write whatever you're going through. Just write whatever pain, whatever you're going through in life, write it. So that's when I started really getting into poetry.
Okay.
And,
I think a lot of artists start with the poetry. You know what I'm saying? It's all about getting your feelings out on paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And, fast forward, now it's just, pinning the two together, to the best capabilities that I can do.
Mhm.
And it's a blessing to be able to have the talent to go back and forth between rapping and singing and doing both, and being able to express myself in any way I feel fit.
So was there no room for the basketball, or you just didn't have the passion for it anymore?
The crazy part, like going into college, like I wanted to go overseas. That's what I wanted to do, and music just started to get. I just started to
It just
really
took a
love it.
hold
Yeah,
of
just
you,
really,
right? Like,
it's
yeah.
like it's crazy, saying it even now, because I'm like thinking like, wow, like as a kid, I always wanted to, play professionally. But I would say my junior year of college, I was like debating. I was like, wow. So by the time I graduated, after that, I just made it wasn't an easy decision, but I was like, yo, I feel like my career, I feel the longevity in the music. And to me, it was like that new car smell. It was like that fresh passion. I was like, nah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I just went forward with it.
There's a lot of athletes that have dabbled also into music, you know what I'm saying, or done it at the same time. Shaq has done it, Kobe did it. I'm not saying
Right.
Shaq did it well, but he had a couple of good joints. So it could have been done, you know what I'm saying, but when the passion is stealing you someplace else,
Right.
then you gotta put all your focus on that. So I understand where you're coming from. When it comes to your parents were from church, right? So
Right.
how do they feel about you doing worldly music? Because I was raised with a Pentecostal grandmother, so I know how that is. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. You would think, since my father, which is I wouldn't say he's probably a little more religious than my mom is. He was excited I was just doing music,
Okay.
So he pretty much accepted me with open arms with it, and and he understood, like when I would explain what I'm going through through the music, because people who know me, I'm very open to a certain extent. Like you're gonna get to know me a lot through the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I speak about a lot. I speak about mental health, depression, anxiety, and personal stuff I'm going through. There's things that you would hear in the track that you would not hear me say in person. So he respected it from that standpoint, that even though I might, my earlier music like curse, here and there, there was still a message behind it. He was listening to what I was saying, not how I was saying it.
So they did listen. They
Right.
actually sat there and listened to what you were
Right, and
saying.
they respected it. It was like, yo, it was like, oh, you probably could have not cursed here, but I get, I get your message, and it's like they said thank you when I dropped my debut album. It was like, thank you. I didn't know you was going through all these things. You know what I'm saying? So they've been very, very accepting, and even with me transitioning to this more R&B, soul, pop, house vibe now.
Yeah.
They're definitely like loving it more, because they can really relate a lot more to what I got going on, as well as all groups of people now can relate more to what I'm talking about now.
Okay. So after you started with the music, right? When did the label come in? What was the steps toward that made you do your own label?
Yeah. So the crazy part, it was my senior year of college, and I graduated from Becker College in 2017. Shout out Becker Hawks.
Congratulations on that.
Thanks. With a business degree. So with that, it was like, all right, like, I want to really start this entrepreneurship, you know what I'm saying, and get to my own bag. And first,
You got the degree for it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there you go.
So the first name was Cradle Records, and then it wasn't until the next year. And at this point, I didn't make it official yet. I didn't have like the LLC and all of that yet. And I was speaking with my sister. Shout out Moon Sky, another artist with Cradle Entertainment. She was like, "Yo, like, what about Cradle Entertainment?" I was like, "Word," because it's like I felt like it's more than just music. Like I'm saying, like I do talk shows on Instagram every Tuesday, where we speak about real life situations. We talk about mental health, we talk about relationships, we talk about all type of things. So when it's Cradle involved, I want people to know that it's covering a lot of ground, not just music. So that's why I was like Cradle Entertainment.
Okay. So Cradle is legit your last name, right?
Yeah, that's the family name.
Okay.
And I started everything officially November 2018. That's when I got all the paperwork done, and it was official. And we've just been climbing up since then.
Okay. So as far as performing, right? What are some of the What are some of your most memorable performances that you could tell me about? Whether it was a memorable in a bad way or in a good way, whichever way. It could be crowd energy, whatever it was.
I'm gonna give you both just to have fun.
Okay.
So I remember my first solo performance. This is back in 2015, and I stunk it up. Like it was just like the record was like my music always been good quality, but it was like when you performing, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between being in the studio and performing your work. And that's when I really learned that it's like, yo, you got to treat both separately in its own entity. And I didn't do that well, and it was more of like confidence, situation. Like I wasn't used to
the nerves.
For me, it was nerves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was nervous, so it didn't go that well.
Was that one of your first performances?
It was my first.
Your first one? Well, of course. Listen, I'm an artist too, so that first one you always got to get the jitters out, and you always got to learn. As an artist, you grow and you learn crowd participation, how to work the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Work the stage, try to get as much use of the whole entire stage. So it's all about presentation. And if it was your first performance, man, listen, just don't even.
I laugh at it. You see me now smiling.
Yeah,
I laugh at it now. But fast forwarding, I'll say my best now. There's a long list because I really honed in on. Like after that show, I was like, nah, never again. So my thing is, I think Michael Jordan said it too. He's like, if you work so hard on your craft and you practice so much, the game is easy. You ain't got to worry about it. Why would I be nervous if I work so hard?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, SOBs was definitely one of them last year. SOBs, that was a dope situation. I got to perform at a couple colleges as well. 7 Connecticut State, that was lit. Columbia University, that was lit, And then right before the pandemic, I put together my own concert at Kingsland in Brooklyn and Greenpoint. And it was literally that Friday night before they shut down everything that following week on Monday. So it was like March 13th. And it was crazy. Like it was lit. I had my whole band, shout out to the Resistance, the music production company I'm partnered with, and we put together a hell of a show. A hell of a show. It was awesome.
So when you say your band, do you have like actual live band with you on stage?
Yeah, when it's a major situation and it calls for it, I'm calling out the big guns. I'm getting my keys player, I'm getting my drummer, I'm getting my music director. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vinny Keys, Scrappy, and my boy Chuck. You know what I'm saying, with the Resistance. And they actually work with artists as far as JoJo, Lucky Day.
Yeah.
So I'm working with legit people within the live music production.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because yes, I want to give people the best record I possibly can, but my job as an entertainer is to give the people what they're not going to hear through their headphones. You give them a way better experience when they see me live.
Yeah.
When they hear the records, like, oh, it's fire, okay, bet. But when they leave the show, like, wow, like he actually is singing. He actually knows how to perform.
Yeah.
And get people their money's worth.
Exactly.
So that's what it's about.
Okay. During the pandemic, right? Musically, how have you kept yourself busy?
Honestly, it sucks to say, but it's what I low-key needed. I not even without realizing I did need that break, and it's unfortunate because with some, obviously you had hundreds of thousands of people that lost their lives, and I feel like with life it's never a balanced scale. Like it's always going to tip in one favor, unfortunately. But for me, and the people that I know that caught it, were able to recover, thankfully. But for me, I was able to like slow down. I was able to like slow down.
Yeah.
Because I was doing so many shows and interviews and photo shoots, video shoots, just moving so much that I didn't even have time to really tap into who I truly was as a person. People knew who Cradle was, but it was like at the time that was my first name, and then I changed it to Cradle over that time because I feel like I outgrew that artist, and people can hear it in the music now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was time to really focus not only on my craft and hone in on who I am, not only spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, sonically. I don't even aesthetically like. Like it's a whole different vibe. Like I don't even dress the same. I don't talk like it's just different, you know, now. And I needed that time off to reflect on myself and think ahead. Like, all right, what do I want Cradle Entertainment and Cradle to look like moving forward? And that gave me the time to do that.
Okay. Did you do any writing at all during that time?
I wrote like 3 albums.
So much time in your hands, right?
Yeah, I had so much time. I finally got the time to create.
Yeah.
And be that creative because, you know, I love music, but if I can just sometimes just be the creative, it's so easy, you know. But being in the music industry, we know that, in my opinion, the music itself is 10%. 90% is straight business. Marketing, promotions, getting it to the right people.
Yep.
Like that's what it is. So it's like I had to make that decision. But so knowing that, I was like, let me make sure this 10% is right. So the 90% is easy.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, so I tapped I was writing a lot of alone time. Sometimes I was like, yo, I've been working my ass off. Let me just calm down. I was doing interviews, lives, and I was just staying busy by doing a lot, man.
Yeah. So as a businessman, right? What kind of artists are you looking to work with for your label?
The artists I'm looking to work with is artists that stay true to who they are, you know, and not going with, and I call it the trendy artists. And what I mean by I don't like working with like trendy artists is that they'll base their whole sound on what's popping right now.
Yeah.
And then wonder why they not popping. Because it's like, yo, like someone already did it. You know what I'm saying? So like what you're doing right now might be, it might be a really cool record too. You know what I'm saying? But are you going to be memorable? 5 years from now, we're going to look back and they're going to remember who started and not the people who followed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So start a new wave. That's the people we're looking for. That lone wolf who's not afraid to, you know, stand out and not being afraid to express who they are and they sound.
Okay. So what's next for you as an artist?
Right now, you know, the biggest goal is, you know, getting to chase this new record out there, right? And I do my best to keep it 100 with myself. I know I do it to the point I'm very hard on myself. Some people are like, you might be too hard on yourself, but it's like I have to do that because I can't be out here looking crazy. Yeah. And then even the people that's around me, I don't have no yes men around me, yes women around me. They're gonna tell me how it is, and having connections to music executives where they can tell me like, yo, I think this is your record. I think this is it. So based off the feedback and the reception that I was getting from, you know, hundreds of people, this is the record, you know, the chase that, you know, we believe in and that the people say they love the most. Okay. So this is what we're rocking with. The next steps is getting it out there, getting into DJs, touring. I'll be on tour in June, June and July across Texas and Mississippi and North Carolina. And I do have headliner shows coming up the 27th. I'll be headlining a couple shows in, what's the spot? Sour Mouse on the 27th. That's, you know, 110 Delancey. That we pop out 7 p.m. And then working on the next spot with B. Henny. You know, we brewing up, so I can't say much. But we cooking something up.
Okay, that's what's up. Cool. So you sent us 2 tracks, and you wanted us to play one first. You're gonna perform for us, right?
Yeah, I wanted you to play Fallback first.
Fallback first.
Yeah, so that's the record that actually it charted on Digital Radio Tracker.
Okay.
So that was in the top 150 for indie artists. That's global. So that was dope. Shout out to Radio Pushers for helping market that. And for people who don't know, Digital Radio Tracker and Billboard is the only places you can get a plat. So to do that is a hell of an accomplishment. And we both know how many independent artists there are out there, artists in general.
Very much, yeah.
So to be in the top 100 in the entire world, like mind-boggling.
All right, cool. So we're gonna get into the music. We're gonna start it off with Fallback, and then we'll do the one after that. We got Cradle in the building. DJ Droop on the set. Let's get it.
DJ Droop. The Off the Rip Show, the best of hip hop and R&B.
We calling this one Fallback.
Every time I text your phone, you never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back? Yeah.
Every time I text your phone, never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back, or should I?
DJ Droop.
One more time for the mind, baby. We calling this one Fallback. We got what? Cradle, right? Am I saying it right? Let's go. Southside Jamaica, Queens in this motherfucker. Hey!
Every time I text your phone, you never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back? Yeah.
DJ Droop.
We falling back on Friday. That's what we do. I'm gonna lean back with this one. I'm gonna have me a drink. I'm gonna see who I could call. Hey!
Every time I text your phone, you never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back? Yeah.
Every time I text your phone, never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back, or should I?
Never made it easy though. I know. Why you blowing my phone? Never pick up when I call. When you see me, you ignore though. Got me on my low wolf. Why you do me like that? Why you do me like that? Going through rough times though, doesn't mean do me slime. Keep hitting your line. Going out of my mind. Know the film don't respect it. Can't make a second guess it. But all this time we done invested. Everyone's about to test it. Do you love me? Through a question. Ain't no more suggestions. Get why you're so protective. Why so much aggression? Need love and affection. Need someone who pay attention. Need someone who's all in. Need someone who's all in. No, girl, just let me know. If this someone else, if it's not me you fail. If it's not me you fail like failed. Why you build? What's your deal? Tired of being lower. Every time I text your phone, never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back? Yeah.
Every time I text your phone, never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back, or should I?
I need you back. Come through.
Come through.
Late nights.
I'm alright if I'm with you. I start to lose track of time. So much could be going on, but it's you that's on my mind. Something's different about you, but don't wanna be played here for a fool. Just give me what I need, and maybe we, cause we'll be rocking, we rolling, we swagging, we surfing, just doing what we want all day long. And when I'm not with you, baby, it might drive me crazy that you never pick up your damn phone.
Every time I text your phone, never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back? Yeah.
Every time I text your phone, never reply back. Every time you miss my call, I'ma call you back. Should I fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back? Should I fall back, fall back, or should I?
DJ Drew.
We calling this one the Chase. Let's get it.
I'm so strong and I love it. Yeah, I do. I'm in love and I know it. But you are too.
DJ Drew. The Off the Rip Show. The best of hip hop and R&B.
You give me butterflies. I'm so strong and I love it. Yeah, I do. I'm in love and I know it. But you are too. If you love me, let me know. Or let me go. If you love me, it will show. It will show. Yeah. Put these games to the side. Really need to decide. Yeah. Already decided. Colorful on my side. Thanks for you. Really hope that you vibing. Can you give me a sign? Yeah. Trying to be a shining light. Yeah. Shorty OD, heaven sent. For you, I turn celibate. With the cookie, got me delicate. With a black queen, almost definite. Why you gotta be so hesitant? Oh, baby, are you really shy? You been hurt, you been told lies. I know what it feel like. You've been hurt, I know. I've been down that road. Please open the door so that I can help you.
DJ Drew. The Off the Rip Show. The best of hip hop and R&B.
You know you heard it first. The Off the Rip Show. We calling this one the Chase. Let's go.
I'm so strong and I love it. Yeah, I do. I'm in love and I know it. Oh, you are too.
The Off the Rip Show. The best of hip hop and R&B.
We gonna get back to that track soon.
Yo, that was dope, yo. That was
No
dope.
doubt. I like to switch up too, man.
Exactly.
You went from you know, like it like had like a house type big, you know, vibe to it, but
Yeah.
somewhat Caribbean too. But then you switched it up. You know what I mean? You went like kind of trappish, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was dope.
I appreciate that, yo.
Yeah.
That was official, man. I definitely loving the vibe. Definitely loving the music. You know what I'm saying? You're not putting yourself in a box. You know what I'm saying? You're just out there to, you know, you're reaching out a lot. You're reaching a lot of different genres, which is good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have something for everybody. So that's definitely dope. I was feeling it, man. With that second one, I mean, you know, I grew up on freestyle music and house music, you know what I'm saying? So when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that right there got me real good.
Yeah, that's that one right there.
Yeah, that's dope. And that one just dropped yesterday, right?
That literally dropped yesterday. Yeah. Streaming everywhere, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. So I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know how they can reach you in case they want to, you know, collaborate with you, or they need a song written, or if it's an artist trying to reach out to you for, you know, because of your label.
Right. So yeah, you can follow me at I am Cradle, and that's CREDLE. Again, I am Cradle. CR. Whoa, I'm bugging. I am Cradle. CREDLE. I meant to say though, don't people think it's an A because of how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I am Cradle, and you can find me on. You can type that in. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm be doing. We're gonna be starting some challenges soon, y'all. I'm not really that challenge person. You feel me? But I got some people that's gonna handle that.
We need to get that song up there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The word of today is delegate. I'll let someone handle the TikTok.
There you go. I appreciate you coming through, brother. You're gonna stay for a little while so we could take some pics after the show and stuff.
Of course, man.
All right, cool. Cradle in the building. Make sure you go follow him. DJ Droop on the set. We're gonna get into a quick set. Yeah. Actually, no, we're not because we're having little technical difficulties and stuff. But you already know. So Smokey's on her way. I don't know where Hot Waters is, but Tuesday's not coming. We good now. Okay, there you go. Droop, let's get it.
Rest in peace, Shock G. Let's go.
Alright, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Alright, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself.
Rest in peace, Shock G. Once again. This was my shit. Let's go.
Alright, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather.
Shout out to Smokey in the building. Smelling like cookies and cream. Let's go.
I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf.
No, that's very my own name. Good day.
Pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all. And just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here. Are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and I even got my own dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do it all. Come on. I do the Humpty Hump. Come on, I do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all. I do the Humpty Hump.
Speaking of humping around, it's Friday. Hey, yo, Smokey, I don't know if it's true, but I heard today's National Vagina Appreciation Day. I don't know how true that is.
I mean, and shout out to that. And shout out to Cardi B. Yo, broke boys don't deserve no thought, though. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to her.
And on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh, yes, ladies. I'm really being sincere, because in the 69, my Humpty nose will tickle your rear. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed. Big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get laid by the ladies. You know I'm in charge. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid. I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I use a word that don't mean nothing. Like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like. And if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's obvious. I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance. And now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance.
Not for nothing. I think Trump was listening to Humpty Hump. Cause my man Shock G was like, we grabbing girls by the biscuits. So I don't know.
Everybody, come on and do the Humpty Hump. Do you know what we're doing?
But at no condition you should be grabbing girls by the biscuits.
I'll do the Humpty Hump.
Unless you want to.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Oh yeah,
DJ Crew.
I get around. Still clown with the underground when we come around. When we come around. When we come around. When we come around. Stronger than ever. Back to get wrecked. All respect to those 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 who break their neck to keep their hopes in check. Cause though they sweat up in the major league. And I don't know why your girl keeps paging me. Back to get wrecked. All respect to those who break their neck to keep their hopes in check. Cause though they sweat up in the major league. And I don't know why your girl keeps paging me. Tell me to get wrecked. All respect to those who break their neck to keep their hopes in check. And they sweat a brother majorly. And I don't know, ayo, your girl keeps paging me. She tell me that she needs me, cries when she leaves me. And every time she sees me, she squeeze me. Ladies, take it easy. Hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy. Hey yo, bust it, baby, got a problem saying bye-bye. Just another hazard of a fly guy. Your ass wide don't matter, my pockets got fatter. Now everybody's looking for the ladder. Ain't never mean being greedy. You wanna see me, try to keep a number, baby, when you need me. And I'll be there in a jiffy. Don't be picky, just be happy with this quickie. But when you learn, you can't stop it down, baby doll. Check it out, I get around. What you mean?
Rest in peace, Shock G. Rest in peace, Tupac. Hey.
Just don't stop for us. I get around. Still down in the underground. I get around. Yeah. Hey yo, Shock. Let them hoes know. Hey yo, Shock. Let them hoes know. Hey yo, Shock. Let them hoes know. Hey yo, Shock. Let them hoes know.
Now you can tell from my everyday fits, I ain't rich, so cease and desist with them tricks. I'm just another black man caught up in the mix, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just cause I'm Shock G, will mean that we can hit the sheets. Baby, I can see that you don't recognize me. I'm Shock G, the one who put the satin on your pants. Shock G, the one who put the satin on your pants. Shock G, the one who put the satin on your pants. Shock G, the one who put the.
Rest in peace, Shock G. Let's go.
So that can share me. I get.
What's up, love? How you doing?
Right.
Well, I've been hanging, singing, trying to do my thing. Oh, you heard that I was banging your homegirl you went to school with. That's cool, but did she tell you about her sister and your cousin? Thought I wasn't. See, weekend was made for Michelob, but it's a Monday, my day. So just let me get it, yo. And don't forget to stay before a clown. We can keep it on the down low, wrong. You know that I get around.
Shock G, the one who put the satin on your pants. Shock G, the one who put the satin on your pants. Shock G, the one who put the satin on your pants. Shock G, the one who put the satin on your panties. Never knew a hooker that could share me. I get.
What's up, love? How you doing?
Right.
Well, I've been hanging, singing, trying to do my thing. Oh, you heard that I was banging your homegirl you went to school with. That's cool, but did she tell you about her sister and your cousin? Thought I wasn't. See, weekend was made for Michelob, but it's a Monday, my day. So just let me hit it, yo. And don't mistake my statement for a clown. We can keep it on the down low, wrong as you know that I get around.
Round and round, round they go.
Too popular now, don't stop for hoes. I get around.
Round and round they go.
Why I ain't call you? Please. Fingertips on the hips as I dip. Gotta get a tight grip. I'm slip, loose lips, ain't shit since a trip. I love the way she licks her lips. See me jocking, put a little twist in her hips, cause I'm watching. Conversations on the phone till the break of dawn. Now we all alone while the lights on. Turn them off, time to set it off. Get you wet and soft, something's on your mind, let it off. You don't know me, you just met me, you won't let me. Well, if I couldn't have it, why you sweat me? It's a lot of real G's doing time. Cause the groupie picked the truth and told the lie. You picked the wrong guy, baby, if you're too fly, you need to hit the door. Search for a new guy, cause I only got one night in town. Break out a B-clown, baby doll, are you down? I get around.
Rest in peace, Shock G. Let's go. Rest in peace, Tupac. Rest in peace, DMX. Damn, man. Black Rob.
The Off the Rip Show, the best of hip hop and R&B.
Check.
Doing it. Thank
It's
you,
Friday.
Drew.
Oh man,
Yes,
there's too much for hip hop in the world of hip hop, man. We losing all our legends.
That
man.
voice you're hearing right now, Smokey in the
That's
building.
Yes. Good day, good vibes, good vibes, and all that shit. You know, shout out to everybody that I see that says that shit back to me, man. I really appreciate it. Man, people be like, good day. I'm like, good day. And then I get excited and shit because, you know, I don't know how to act.
It's all good. We love it.
Yes, I love you guys.
Yes. So
we got a phone call.
Phone call will be another time. Right now, we got our guest in the
So I
building.
put this in my app,
What if they're
Yes,
if you want
yeah.
to?
or I just talk like
You don't
this?
have to. It's up to you.
Okay.
You can put it on so you can hear yourself if you want to hear yourself. You know.
Okay.
So we got our guest in the building. Please introduce yourself. Tell everybody what you do.
Hey, my name is Sexy Crazy. What's up, everybody that's tuning in right now? I do music videos, TV shows, and everything that you could think of.
Nice. He mentioned South Beach Toe.
Oh, South Beach Towing. That's a show I did when I was so young.
What did you like? Were you a part of the tow? Like what?
Yeah,
what
I
was
was
your
a part of it. It was like a very crazy experience. Okay, we had the people like with crabs and everything. They had to scare us. It was like when I was a kid, I actually did it. It was crazy because it was real life crabs. I thought it was fake in the freaking tow truck. I was really, really scared. I thought that shit was fake at first. That shit started moving. I jumped up.
And you also was on MTV's Ghosted.
Yes.
Which is crazy because when you
Season 6.
first reached out to me, I was like, "Oh, what do you do?" And then she showed me a clip of the show. I was like, "Wait a second, I saw that episode."
You see that?
Wow,
And
yeah,
you
he
have me
told
right
me.
here.
I saw that episode. So with Ghosted, right? Was that real? If you could talk about it, was it
I could
real
talk
or
about
was
it.
it
It is real.
scripted? Or
It's real. Everything happened, and I learned a lot because at the end of the day, I never knew that I would actually get cheated on the show with my best friend. That really fucked me over. Made me think like, how can I be this person's friend now after the shit you just done to me? You know?
Mhm.
Right.
It's a different atmosphere.
Okay. Because
I forgive her, you feel me? But then again, I can't look at her the same as we.
Oh yeah,
as
no,
we
you
is-
have to
as we is
forgive to
now.
grow.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Like I introduced you to my man. I introduced you to my man and shit. You're gonna fuck me over. We go out to turn up and go out to eat, go out to club and shit. You gonna really hurt me by cheating on my man?
That's not a friend.
Nah. I had to cut them off. I had
Right.
to cut both of them off.
Right.
Now I'm not even with none of them.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Right. As you should be.
I'd rather just stay focused and do what I gotta do.
How was that having your business, in public? Like, how did that feel for you?
It's a little strange to me because I would never expect my actual friend to actually do something to me like that. But it made matters better. It made things better for me because at the end of the day, I learned a lot from being on the show and actually like learning from what happened. I would never know that would have happened to me.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
They hadn't really told me that shit on the show. That's made it worse. At least make a phone call to my fucking phone.
Right.
Don't tell me on the show when I'm being filmed.
Right.
And then hit me with that crazy shit. Like my reaction totally changed.
Wow.
And the worst part is I introduced this guy to my son. Like that's bad.
Yeah.
That's a lesson learned actually.
Exactly. Yep.
Right now, I'm working on a new show called Rico's TV Live Action. We're gonna be
Nice.
filming every Wednesday on Channel 48. You guys can watch us.
Okay.
We premiere on Wednesday at 12 p.m.
And what is that about? What's
It's
your
about
role?
me. I'm a host. I got signed to host.
Nice.
So I'm gonna be interviewing
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm gonna be interviewing artists, models, everybody that's in the industry that I'm in. You know.
Okay.
Dope.
Yes.
So I'm sure with being on doing the TV and that this is probably a little bit more like less pressure for you think or
It's a lot of pressure on my end because I gotta maintain my child. I do have a child that's 4 years old. I gotta maintain my relationship. I do have a boyfriend. I gotta maintain my mother and I gotta maintain myself. So it's a lot of pressure that I do every day. I gotta make time for everybody and I gotta make time for myself.
Right.
Working wise, shooting, music videos, TV shows. Like I gotta make time for myself and get these things done.
Right.
If I don't do it, then who else is gonna do it for me?
Right.
I gotta get this check. That's all that matters.
Talking about? I'm talking about. Yeah, saying it's money.
So what are some of the videos you've done? Who have you worked with?
I work with Flo Rida. I work with Sam Gemini. I work with Fetty. I work with a lot of people. Mariah Lynn. I have a new music video that's coming out with her. With Toko Toko To, the artist. We have a new music video that's dropping in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So we have that coming
I
out. So we have a lot of stuff that's coming out. I can't really say much, but we have a lot of stuff that's
Yeah.
dropping soon. Just watch my Instagram and see what's happening.
Right. So
What's one of your favorite people that you've worked with? Like, what's one of the most memorable videos that you worked on that you had a real good experience, good time on?
One of the music videos I did is called "Going Down for Real." It's with Flo Rida and Saint Gemini. It's different because I was young. I was like 18 when I got booked to the music video. I was learning a lot of things, working with a lot of people. Meeting Sage, meeting his cousin, meeting all these new people. So it was like I was new to industry. Now I'm learning as I'm speaking. I'm learning a lot. A lot of people will really fuck you over. Because you meet a lot of people nowadays, it's like, damn, you will work with them, then again, they'll really fuck you over in the long run.
And how did you get that gig? Like, how was it? Like, was it a casting call, like, for the video?
Casting call? There's not really a casting call. They just booked me for it. They just they like my look, and I just got approved for it.
Okay. So you got the new show coming up.
Yes. Rico's TV show.
And are you looking like? How do you feel? You ready for it? Any nerves?
Being a host is different, you know. Interviewing people, you know, it's a little different. I'm used to like just doing my shit, like filming and then getting this shit done. But now I'm gonna be talking to artists and listening to their music, you know. You know, I want them to send it in. You know, if you have artists that's looking to be on TV, we're filming every Wednesday, and from there we're gonna be live on at 12 p.m. at midnight on the show. It's on channel 48 on Files. If you have cable, Verizon, Optimum, all that, you're gonna see me every Wednesday.
Okay. So it's 48 on Files. Do you know the channel for Optimum by any chance?
Optimum, I don't really know, but it's on Optimum.
Okay. You also have a business, right?
Yes, I have my own business called Crazylicious, crazylicious.com. We sell lashes, lingerie, swimwears. We just launched our onesies. We just had the party last week.
Okay.
Wow,
So
congratulations.
now we're doing a swimwear party. So like we're launching new different swimwears right now as we speak. So we're gonna throw a party on June. I'm looking at the date, June 5th. Crazylicious pool party. That's what we're doing now as we're expanding. You know, we want people to know about our business, and then we gotta grow our business by letting people see our work with different swimwears, lingeries, and lashes and stuff. That's what actually we're doing right now for Crazylicious. And
How you come up with your
He's
concept?
got itchy fingers. He
Yeah,
can't
he
help
got
it, baby.
itchy.
He's happy right now. He's living his best life. He's in his zone. You don't pay no mind. Don't worry about that. He's happy. I like when he scratches back. The fingers is the thing. Hasn't been here in a while.
Because I'm hearing it.
I know. Keep looking at him. That's his happy place.
I see.
So, you do a lot of different things, and you're pretty young.
Yes, I'm only 25, by the way. I'm 25.
Right. And
as my business girl, I'm gonna open up my clothing line in Miami.
Okay.
I'm gonna open up my shop. It's gonna call Crazylicious.
So, what advice would you give to like a 13, 14, 15-year-old girl that wants to do what you're doing?
As far as what? Pictures, video shoots?
Well, that goes into another. What I really wanted to ask, kind of too, was what do you take from each one? Because I'm sure there's different things, the business aspect, and then TV aspect and the music aspect. But I'm sure there's something that you take with you along all of those things. And then,
before they do anything, they should always look at that person's work. That's number one, to see what kind of person they are. And also, if they want to work with them, have somebody else go with them to a shoot, because you never ever want to go to a shoot by yourself. That's number one, because at the end of the day, you don't know what these people could do to you. For your safety, it's better to have a manager come with you, or either be with somebody that's gonna be like, not even a manager, security wise, that's gonna be with you and protect you all the time, because you don't know what the person might think of you. Even you don't know what they could do to you too as you inside with them. You understand?
have you been in a situation like that?
I've been in a situation where like I gotta really think before I react, because I don't want to end up having physical altercation, and after that I'm harmed to myself, meaning I'm getting hurt in a situation where I'm by myself.
Right.
So I try to avoid these things and actually go every time I step out somewhere. For example, if I'm going to a music video, if I'm doing a photo shoot, whatever it is, I always have somebody to come with me, either security or my boyfriend or somebody. Because I know you gotta protect yourself.
Right.
Money is gonna come, but you gotta protect yourself. Your safety is always first.
Wow, it's the first time I heard that. I like that. Right.
A true answer.
First.
And when it comes to your business, right, your line, how do you come up with your concepts, like for the onesies or the?
I basically repeat that question one more time.
How do you come up with your concepts for your line, like
Based on my logo? I have different looks on my logo. Either it's t-shirts, either it's lingerie, either it's onesies. I have different looks on my logo. How I want it to look on actual clothes. That's how I want it to be.
The with COVID and all this stuff going on, like how did that affect you and your business and your shows and your music?
Last year I made great money when I first launched. Now you know how with the winter and with the snow and everything, it's actually slow. But as time pick up with the spring and summertime, my business is like busy, like buying people, ordering back to back on the website, having my people ship out the items the next day. I gotta work too, and I gotta show them what to do.
Right. Okay.
With everything you do, right? Do you feel is there one that you prefer to do? Like if there's one that you had to focus on, you just only could pick one thing, right? What would you pick? Like if you just had to, what's your passion at more?
That's a good question. I think the film.
Okay.
I think the film, because I've been working lately a lot of filming. I have another movie. I have a movie that I'm working on. It's called Love Crimes. It's coming out June 5th. I have another movie. It's called something about the. One second. No Life Matter. We're filming. We're filming next month as we speak. So we have a lot of. I'm actually in the movie industry now, doing a lot of acting and stuff. So it's actually, I'm actually staying focused. I got to actually study these scripts and everything. And I love to act. You feel me?
Right.
So I feel like the more I act, it's always better for me.
Mm-hmm.
I actually enjoy it.
So that'll be your passion.
Sometimes you gotta improvise, but that shit works.
That's the best.
Exactly.
That's what I'm looking at right now. More into filming.
Who is your inspiration as far as like actors, actresses? Or your favorite?
Denzel Washington.
Okay.
I worked with him before on Ballers.
Wow.
I worked with him on Ballers
Good for
before.
you.
It was in Miami.
That's dope.
I worked with him on Ballers before.
Wow.
So Denzel Washington and Dwayne.
What was that like? Everybody want to hear about Denzel.
Dwayne Johnson. It was like,
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
I was young, I didn't really, honestly, I feel like the younger I was, I didn't really take it serious. I didn't really take it serious until I actually grew older. Like, damn, I'm actually with these people and I'm actually filming with these people. Like, okay. Now I'm actually older. I'm like, okay, let me just get it. Let me just
come back full circle. They come back full circle. It always does.
But it was actually a nice experience. They're very professional. They always on top of what they're doing, and they're they're respectful as hell. They're very nice people.
Mm-hmm.
That's
okay.
dope.
How about as far as females?
Females, I never had an altercation with any female at all.
No, but I mean like as far as like an inspiration as an actress.
You could say, let me think.
Is it right if you don't have one?
Yeah.
Selena. Selena?
J-Lo?
No, Selena.
Who's that?
The singer Selena.
Selena, mi amor.
Oh, she was an actress?
Yes, in the movie.
I don't know. I'm listening.
You don't watch the movie?
Everything for Selena's. I'm not Mexican.
Yo,
I'm not Mexican.
I know J-Lo plays Selena.
Yeah, J-Lo played Selena. Yeah.
I like J-Lo. She's a good actor. Speaking about her, she's a good actor. I love her movies. She's a great actor.
Yeah.
Shout out to
she's
J-Lo.
a better actor than a singer,
shout out
to
to
be
J-Lo
honest.
though. You is a good actor.
She's a performer. She's a great dancer.
She does it all.
But I don't think she's a great. I think she's just
She
shaking her
acts in a lot
booty
of
and
movies.
acting.
She does a
She
great.
shouldn't sing. I don't think she'll just sing. She should be pretty.
She does a lot of acting in the movies.
She does.
She's a good actor. In movies that I watch and everything, she's a great actor. I actually admire her. Like the shit she actually does in the movies and shit, like fighting and beating up niggas' ass. Like, yes, he beat his ass.
What? Because I know you have a business. Like, what challenges do you have to overcome to start that business and like to get it going and like
as
the
far
support
as
system?
business wise, I'm not gonna lie to you. As far as business wise, in order to start your business, you gotta invest. That's number one. If you're not looking to invest, you're just not going nowhere because at the end of the day, whatever you make, you gotta put that money into your business.
Right.
And that's how your business grows.
Right.
Honestly, because if you don't invest in your company, nobody else is gonna invest in the company for you. And in the long run, that shit is gonna pay you off. Like right now, I invest in my company so much. Now it's actually paying me off.
Right.
I'm speaking from experience, not just somebody just giving it to me. Like, here, take $1,000. Nah, I'm working hard to make that $1,000. Flip that shit and make sure I get it right back 10,000 times. You feel me?
So that energy, that energy, shit is crazy. That's how true it is. Fucking Mike style. That's how fucking true it is.
Nah, that's how it is. That's how it is. You gotta invest in your company. Even though you gotta start off small, but you gotta invest in that company because I think that's how your business grows and market yourself.
Yeah.
Promoting yourself, going out there, giving out free items. Sometimes you gotta get free items so people can know your stuff,
Exactly.
I do it myself. I give free samples. I give a lot of free things so people can know about my brand.
Right.
And as we grow, people know about us.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
where do you see yourself when you're, let's say, 40?
In the 40s,
Where do you see yourself?
I
Or
see
where do you
myself-
want to see yourself?
Well, in the 40s, I'm only 25.
Right.
In the 40s, me not working for nobody and just having 3 stores. My phone number is 3.
Oh, me too.
3 stores. LA, number
Okay,
1.
right.
No, let me not say LA. Let me say Miami first.
Okay.
Miami first. I got Miami, LA, and Atlanta. Those are 3 places I want to have my store.
Okay.
Like, God willing, it's gonna happen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
You gotta
Yes, it
manifest
will.
it, right?
Yeah.
You gotta speak it into existence, like they say.
Yes, to make it happen, you gotta put your pride to the side and make it happen.
If you
That's why
if you play the lottery tomorrow and you hit, what would you do with that money?
She's like, if I hit, I win. Shit, open up the store right then and there.
Okay.
And make money out of that shit. Why
Okay.
not?
Right. All right. Not some people be like, I'm out. So
Yes.
I'd invest the fuck out of it.
Hell yeah.
Open up the
Maryland.
store. Open up the store. Open up owning my house. You know.
Right.
That's the best part. Having your own house. As we speak, I'm actually looking at houses to buy. So it's getting it done. You know.
Good for you. Good for you. Inspiration to the young woman that's out here tricking and all this and that and doing for nothing. For nothing.
Yo,
For real. So I appreciate you for that, you know, because you're only 25 and you've accomplished way more than the fuck I have, and I'm 35. You know what I mean? So
it's gonna get there. Don't worry.
I'm not listening. I'm happy. I'm in my best life. Everybody's at their time I'm supposed to be. I'm just a little bit slower. I feel like I'm 25. So if anything, I'm younger than you any motherfucking way in the head. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I appreciate that. Like you are a true inspiration.
I got my
to
head
the
on my
young woman
shoulders
over here, and we appreciate you.
Yes. You have to always have your head on your shoulders.
Yes.
Always. Don't ever give up. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. At the end of the day, fuck them. Do what you gotta do and make shit successful at the end of the day. If you got kids to feed, you got a house to pay, make sure you get this shit done.
Right.
Fuck everybody else what they talk about.
Right.
Get what you need to get done. If you gotta be in the studio 5 a.m. in the morning, make sure you're in the studio 5 a.m. because that check is gonna look nice the next day. I'm telling you.
Right. When I'm sure you have moments where you get like overwhelmed or it's a lot. Like, what do you do to decompress when shit just gets like a little too much?
When it comes to too much as being stressed.
Like in general, like you have so much things going on, and like you're like, oh my god, like what do you do to just like chill out, decompress?
That's a good question. I think first before I react. So I will you know, do one step at a time. If I gotta take care of my son to take a day off, I will. If I gotta work and make sure my mom is watching him, I will. I gotta make these steps happen because I cannot overstress myself because these people depend on me.
Right.
That's the number one. You feel me? I cannot fuck up in the long run for them to see me fucking up. I gotta hold a lot of shit in to get shit done. You know?
Right.
Where can people reach you if they want to book you for anything? Whether it's
they could book me on modelcrazy95@gmail.com.
Okay.
Let me spell that modelcrazii95@gmail.com. I do everything: music videos, TV shows, acting, everything.
And your social media?
My social media is sexy crazy, sexy_crazy, CRAZII.
Okay.
Come on.
So I appreciate you coming through. We definitely look forward to seeing more that you got coming up.
Yes.
We're gonna take some pics. You're gonna stay and take some pics, right?
Yes, let's do it.
All right,
Let's
cool.
Take some pictures.
So Droop, let's get into a set.
I was excited to share music.
He's ready. He's ready to go.
You don't have a song that you play?
No, she does music videos. She's in the music videos.
My bad. You're the big
I
thought she was like like you know. I was excited. You can rap.
Let's get it, Droop.
One thing I don't do is rap. The other thing I don't do is rap.
That's
but I do everything.
I thought you did though. You look like you did.
Yeah, I can spit some
Let's get it, Drew.
I'm having lip sync.
Why don't you return my calls? Why you trip out where I be? You don't ever come to see me. You say that you're too busy. What the hell? I don't have time. Why you messing with my mind? Why? Why don't you return my calls? Why you trip out where I be? You don't ever come to see me. You say that you're too busy. What the hell? I don't have time. Why you messing with my mind? I can find another guy, someone who will treat me right. I don't need this bullshit. I won't put up with it any longer. You can go if you want. I don't need your pity. I will be just fine if you decide that you want to leave. Close the door behind you. I just want to know what about all of the things that you said? What about all of the promises that you made? What about all of the nights that you gave? What about all of the things you told me?
DJ Drew.
Heard you say, said that you love only me. Thought that you'd be all I need. What if it's two promises? Said that you were a better man. Your words have no weight with me, cause you're counterfeit. I see, I don't need this bullshit. I won't put up with it any longer. You can go if you want. I don't need your pity. I will be just fine if you decide that you want to leave closer, door behind you. I just want to know what about all of the things that you said? What about all of the promises that you made? What about all of the lies that you gave? What about all of the things you told me? What about all of the things that you said? What about all of the promises you made me? What about all of the lies that you gave? What about us?
DJ Drew.
You send me swinging.
Oh, yes. We swinging this Friday. I'm going to hit you with those classics. Let's go.
Duke
If you
always
don't know
tell us
me,
his age.
I get it in.
I never thought I'd really find someone so beautiful and kind. Oh, what you've done to me with just the little things you do. You got me crazy under you.
I'm in those 90s as usual. Let's go. Come on.
This feeling is the one thing my heart is sure of. So I wait for the day sweet and sweet.
DJ Drew.
Give me the world. Ooh,
Let's go.
when's everything
I'm going there with it.
since I've been your girl, oh my whole life has been much better than ever before. You got a tender sweet love, yes you do, that weakens me and takes over me whenever we touch. Baby, that's just why I love you so much. Baby, that's just why I can't get enough. Baby, that's just why I love you so much.
DJ Drew.
Was wrong, babe, for a moment in time, and it seemed everlasting that you would always be mine.
Let's go.
Now you wanna be free, so I let you fly. 'Cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never die. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you, definitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me? Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on. Time can erase a feeling that's strong. And I know you're never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my
DJ Drew.
I'm feeling high. My money's gone. I'm all alone. To my shoes, the world keeps turning. Oh, what a day! What a day! What a day! Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well earned. And we were made in His image, then call us by our names. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh no, 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 no. My life keeps moving like a rolling stone. Oh no, no, no. I go on and on and
DJ Drew.
Every man wants a woman where him and her can just go hang.
I'm in that vibe. I'm in that R&B vibe. Let's go. It's Friday.
Every man wants a woman.
Shock up with your boo.
And always keep them in the mood.
Kick it back. Have a drink. Let's go.
That's what I tell my dude. I tell him,
come on.
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Oh, baby. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it. I tell him to kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it. Every man wants a woman that can cook him up a good meal. A woman he can treat like his own man. Take her out on the app and just chill. And every man wants a woman that ain't good for just laying on her back. I'm the kind of woman. So before me and my leg in the sack, I'll tell him to kick off your shoes and relax. Kick off your shoes. Down to the next kick. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the next gate. Just kick it. Just kick it, my baby. Just kick it. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the next gate. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the next gate. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it.
This is for the, this is strictly for the, this is for the, this is for the, this is for the, this is strictly
DJ Drew.
Your problem, baby, and I got mine. Let's just spend it all by putting it together. Yeah. When you say you love me, it don't mean nothing. If you can, you'd be there like you used to be. Yeah.
I'm searching for the words to make you realize that I really, really want you to stay. Oh, yeah. Tears of frustration I hold inside, but if you walk away, you'll make this grown man cry. Don't leave. Don't leave me, girl. No, no, please stay with me too.
only time I drink of
DJ Drew.
is when I wanna drink it. And usually when I wear a suit, I leave with not one or two. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. You only live once, they told me. You can't be mad at me. I
can just be cheap. Even though I got my own CD, maybe even on TV, there ain't no change in me. I can only be me. Though I might be on TV, cause I got my own CD. All you will ever see, same OG. I used to be the main one clubbing, but now I choose to stay at home. Most of my friends still thugging, this time the G's will grow. I'm thinking about my future lately, whatever that may be. But now it's clear to me, I can just be cheap. Even though I got my own CD, maybe even on TV, there ain't no change in me. I can only be me. Though I might be on TV, cause I got my own CD. All you will ever see, same OG. But you really want to be the one.
DJ Drew.
Relationship with you. You can follow and you know the things that come along with you. Make me the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. You can follow and you know the things that come along with you. Make me. Or anything that came between us. You were like my best friend, the one I used to run and talk to when me and my girl was having problems. That's right. You used to say it'll be okay, suggest little nice things I should do. And when I go home at night and lay my head down, all I seem to think about was you and how you make me wanna leave the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. That's what you do. You can follow and you know the things that come along with you. Make me the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. You can follow and you know the things that come along with you. Make me. I hear you calling,
DJ
here I
Drew.
come, baby, to save you. Oh.
It's Friday.
Baby, no more stalling.
I hear a lot of bodies calling this Friday. Hey,
To touch you.
let's go.
And now that you've come around to see it in my way, you won't regret it, babe. And you surely won't forget it, babe. It's unbelievable how your body's calling for me. I can just hear it calling me. Body's calling, baby. I can hear it calling, baby. Body's calling. Your body's calling. You could give me one good reason why I should believe you.
DJ Drew.
Thing that you tell me, I would sure like to believe you. My heart wants to receive you. Just let me know that you are sincere. You know I'd love for you to lead me and follow you completely. So won't you give me all I for? You give your very best to bring me happiness. I'll show you just how much I adore. 'Cause you mean no world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Nothing means no much to me.
DJ Drew.
and that's a beautiful factor. A bunch of them asking for you to smash them. I'm trying to hide the one man. I'm trying to come with the rain. Take it on, 'cause I want them to know my lady. You're my lady, yeah. You're my lady. You're, oh, my lady. My lady.
DJ Drew.
You give me butterflies.
We getting into this Chase joint. Shout out to Cradle in the building.
You give me butterflies. I'm so strong and I love it. Yeah, I do. I'm in love and I know it. But you are too.
DJ Drew.
You give me butterflies.
The Off the Rip Show. The best of hip hop and R&B.
We calling this one Chase. The Chase. Chasing a lot of things on Friday, huh?
I'm so strong and I love it.
Let's go.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I'm in love and I know it. But you are too. If you love me, let me know. Or let me go. If you love me, it will show. It will show. Yeah. Put these games to the side. Really need to decide. Yeah. Already decided. Colorful on my side. Thanks for you. Really hope that you vibe. Yeah. Can you give me a sign? Yeah. Trying to be a shawty light. Yeah. Shorty OD heaven sent. For you, I turn celibate. With the cookie, got me delicate. With a black queen, almost definite. Why you gotta be so hesitant? Oh, baby, are you really shy? You been hurt, you been told lies. I know what it feel like.
What you mean you gotta be delicate with a cookie?
I've been down that road.
Someone had their hand in the cookie jar a little too long.
Open the door.
No disrespect though. Just having fun.
I can help you. I'm so strong and I love it. Yeah, I do. I'm in love and I know it.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey.
If you love me, let me know. Or let me go. If you love me, it will show. It will show. Yeah.
DJ Drew.
You give me butterflies. You give me butterflies.
Hey. Let's go. One time. Let's go.
Yeah, I do.
We calling this one right here the Chase.
Know it.
Got Cradle in the building. Let's go.
If you love me, let me.
Pyro, what we doing with the time?
Or let me.
Pyro.
If you love me, it will show. It will show.
The Off the Rip Show. The best of hip hop and R&B.
Yes, you already know, baby. You tuned into Off the Rip every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. You already know this is what we do.
Right?
Shout out to Cradle. Shout out to Sexy Crazy who came through and chopped it up with us. Know what I'm saying? We got Smokey in the building, DJ Droop in the building. And it's about that time, you know what I'm saying? Really, bro? It's about that
Bless you.
time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
excuse you, brother.
It's a human function.
Hey, listen.
That's the fucking liquor. That's the liquor.
That
Anyway,
combination of ginger ale.
yeah. So, Smokey, I know you hate doing this part, but you gotta take us out till next week.
So we're not grinding. All right, I grind next week.
You want to
Nah,
grind?
you
You
gotta
got.
grind
You
every
got to
week.
quick grind gears. Let's go. Let's get it. What?
It's
Okay. Okay.
It's never that quick.
Let's get it
You know
then.
what really
What?
grinds my gears?
What
really
grinds your
grinds my
gears?
is people that put up a show in front of other people. You know what I mean? Like in a setting. You know what I mean? So like, for example, someone is in a group. You know what I mean? They
Sounds
cool
like a
with-
Leo.
And everybody's cool with everybody. No, because my mother's not like that. Okay. Anyway, and they're cool with everybody in the group. So they have a relationship with everybody in the group. So, they're confianza, they're sarcastic, they dickheads to each other. That's fine. That's cool. But then you have people that is not in that group. You know what I mean? So you can't be that way with people you don't know. You can't be a dick to somebody you don't know because you don't know you don't know who that person is. They could look so nice and calm and welcoming, but if you say something wrong to them and disrespectful to them is disrespectful, but to your other friends, you cool with them like that. You cannot talk to everybody the same fucking way if you don't fucking know them because if you come out their face, excuse me, that's how excited I am because that shit had me tight the other day.
If you come out your face
to somebody, right, and then they react to you the way you wasn't expecting it, they wasn't expecting you to fucking come out their face to them. That shit really grinds my fucking gears.
You okay?
Yeah.
Deep breath in.
I mean, that I was like, you know what? I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm 35 years old. It's because I was drinking. If I wasn't drinking, I would have just probably laughed. But
Blame it on the
that was a personal
alcohol.
grinder. And I don't give a fuck if you know her. You know who the fuck you are. I'm not gonna call you out like that because I'm not a bully. But hey, I'll see you again.
This is why I keep a pinky ring on my finger.
Well, pop. No, I don't. She got me hot.
Okay. You good?
Oh, okay. So
you got it out your system.
No, I'm good. That's not what
She
you gotta
got
let it
some
out.
more. She got some more. Trust
No,
me.
you gotta let it out. Let it go. Let it out. Let it go. You know what I mean?
Woosah.
Hopefully it don't come back to me because now I'm in mid.